Hello viewers, here's the old studio light. This is the one that failed, and the chain has ceased to pull. And this kind of had a slow fail to it. It showed signs of not working properly for some time before it just completely gave up. But anyways, we're going to take this apart and see if I can figure out why it quit. So these are fairly simple to take apart. There's 4 tabs inside here. They just have to get bent in, which I'll do that with a small common screwdriver, and then the thing will pull out of place. Oh, for heaven's sakes, what is this? There's some little plastic thing on here so the chain doesn't go in there. But that's got to come off. Actually, that's kind of clever. I'm going to hold on to that. So there's that. And now we're left with the mechanism that failed. And it looks like it would normally operate like this. You pull the chain down, and then it moves. It moves this over, and that makes the switch from on to off or off to on. And it seems to have stopped pulling, so it's caught on something. I'm not exactly sure what. Let's see if we can open this a little bit further. Okay, that's not really giving me any clue to what happened. And neither is that really. Although right there it says, it's got a 5-letter word on there. China. So that's probably why it quit working. But I really would like a more technical answer. Oh dear. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get this apart. It's obviously not intended to come apart ever. That screw is just spinning in there. It's not actually going to come out. Well, this video may be a fail. Yeah, this part seems like it should separate, but that'll probably render it completely worthless if I do that. Although it's kind of already useless, so it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Is there something under here? Nope. Well, I guess we're going to have to open this by force if we want an answer. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think that just broke, but whatever, it wasn't useful anyways. So, here's the spring mechanism. And this is, oh dear. And this is what pulls the thing back. So the question is, why is it not progressing? Well, the contactor is certainly quite worn out. I'll give it that much. And I don't know if that would have caused the problem or not. I'll zoom in here. Oops, too much, too much. So you can see right here is one of the contact points, and you can see where it's sparked as it connects. And the way this works is this would be the on position, and then when you pull the chain, this mechanism here will turn it, and then you would get the off position where it's contacting just the plastic, and then twist it again for on. So I'm not exactly sure why this isn't working. It seems like it should work just fine. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it quit, but it quit, and I guess we got a couple screws. I'm not really sure how much of this is useful, but we got a couple screws I'll keep. This these screws locked in here. Now they want them to be locked in there, but I'm going to unlock them, or maybe not. There's a screw we could use. Another screw, spring, and that's not very useful. Hold on to this chain. Another cool spring, scrap plastic. So I guess this is all just scrap metal and scrap plastic. And then what's worth keeping is this, because if I get a new socket to put in there, so we can still use the physical fixture. Got a couple screws, some springs, and some chain. Oh, this is interesting. You can actually see where the chain was rubbing up against the ceramic as you pulled it, where it actually wore down. Right there and there. That's what it normally would look like, and that's where it was wearing. That's kind of impressive. So anyways, that's that. That's the failure. I'm not exactly sure what caused the failure, but we'll just have to blame it on China, I guess.